Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 17th of October 2023. So yield, stocks and crypto jump, VIX, gold and crude dump. Although I have to beg the question there of gold dumping. It moved down slightly, but not certainly wasn't a big sell-off. Mind you, I do like the logo there, the monkey, as in obviously implying that the markets were monkey hammered. And US stocks gained as geopolitical hedges unwound. And economic news up for today. We've got average earnings for the UK. Then we've got ZEW from Germany. And then 1:30. And after that, we've got US news, core retail sales month on month, and then industrial production. Tomorrow we've got CPI from the UK, which is forecast to actually drop slightly. We'll look at that in more detail tomorrow. Okay, let's move on. Have a look at the market, see where they've traded over the last couple of days. And in the Dow, you can see there that we were up yesterday. The market was down on the overnight move down yesterday morning when it opened. The DAX in particular moving down 100 points. But that didn't happen in the Dow. You can see there it was just a one-way bet all day, including the electronic market. Bit of news there. Market finding support at the DP, needs to close above the close. And the 20-bar moving average before it can head back up towards the high there. And in the German DAX, like I say, this moved lower, but then managed to regain all of its losses and put a bit on as well. Closing higher than Friday. Overnight, market showing a bit more weakness there. There's the move to the downside yesterday morning. Market open, dropped over 100 points, took out the low, and then traded sideways and eventually just moved higher with the Dow towards the close. Overnight we had a bit of a spike up to yesterday's high. Market currently below the close of yesterday and the 50 EMA, which is going to give the market a bit of resistance. Needs to close back above these areas in order to re-attack the high that we've seen already achieved overnight. In the S&P 500, the market's up. We're in a bit of a sideways move at the moment, as is the FT 100, which we'll look at in just a moment. 50 EMA still giving this market some grief, as is the 62% retracement from the high down to the low there as well. So that 50 EMA is still, like I say, causing the market a bit of upside grief there. In the S&P 500, we moved lower to begin with in the electronic market yesterday. We then settled down, and then the market moving higher again on the back of the war, which is starting to escalate. So this is only going to add a bit more to the upside for the stock markets. And overnight, so we can see that the DP there is below the close, already highlighted, is also showing the 20-bar moving average there as well, before we get up towards yesterday's high. And in the FT 100, also starting to move in a sideways move, as it can be seen there, also stuck at that 89% resistance as well, which is drawn from there back up to there, so still holding there at the moment. And in the 30-minute chart, choppy one for the FTSE, down initially to Friday's low. The market then finding buying off this area and then pulling back to the close. Both these areas are great areas to buy off or sell off if the market comes back and retests. And then back down to the DP before then moving up. A market sitting in a bit of a sideways range there at the 200 MA and the 50 EMA. Needs to get back above those if we're going to test the close or yesterday's high. And in the metals, as you can see, silver moving higher on Friday. Surprise move there up to the 50 EMA, but obviously this has now become a bit of resistance. We were down yesterday, as can be seen there, and overnight to the market just trying to find some support at the 5 MA. So just a sideways day there yesterday for the silver market. We're already at yesterday's low, where the market's seen a bit of buying coming in at the moment, trying to support this market. And in the gold market, barely a sell-off, as it said in the headlines, but the market up, and it looks like we're 89% retracement there, yeah, bang on. So the market traded to 89%. It's got the 200 MA there, sideways for yesterday and down slightly overnight, just like silver. That's because the dollar is up, which you'll see in just a moment. And then in the DP, in the 30-minute chart, the market's at the DP, where you can see the buying coming in there as well, and the market oversold and then moving to the upside. Overnight price is not at the low, unlike silver, and just finding a bit of support there, but seems to be rounding over a bit there. Meanwhile, in the US dollar, down yesterday and up on the overnight, managing to hold that 20 bar moving average line, which is very interesting. It's currently trying to get back above the 5 bar as well, which is the purple line or pink line that you can see there as well. So that 20 bar certainly holding the market there at the moment. As you can see, the market going back through this area. And finally, in the gold-silver ratio, in a sideways move, not a lot to report there at all. Probably waiting for the inflation data and the Fed and other central bankers speaking tomorrow as well. Okay, that's it for this one. Let's see what happens today. And as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.